Yes, hello, this is Mr. Wagner. Yes, ma'am, I'd like to make an appointment. Well, I need a physical and the doctor's signature. I've applied for EOL benefits, ma'am. Monday works for me, yes. Thank you. Good day. Good day.
Here's a Oi, claim.
Peter, did you just merge our minds?
Time out!
Radio silence, quiet in the airwaves. Sonic power speed runs faster, faster, faster still. Answer the phone, pick it up, yo. Oh no, answer the phone, let's go, go. Answer the phone now. Muted volume, rumble mode, what's wrong with that damn brick? Answer the call, you prick. Answer the phone, pick it up, let's go, bro. Let's go, go. Answer the phone, phone. Answer the phone, pick it up, yo. Oh no, answer the phone, let's go, go. Answer the phone, phone. Muted volume, rumble mode, what's wrong with that damn brick? Answer the call, you prick.
Cardinal, we gotta talk.
To me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
Are you superpowered and having a hard time making the rent? You don't want to go villain, but you need to make the cheese? Maybe it's time for you to check out the United Foundation of Order, like we all did! The UFO has tons of perks. My favorite is the boxing gym. Look, the people need you, the nation needs you, and even I need you on our team. Come on down and fill out an application. Make your powers work for you. Join the United Foundation of Order today.
Angel of death!
Why did the chicken join the pirate crew? Chicken, chicken, doo-doo. Red? Beard? What's the difference between a chicken and a duck? Anyone? Chickens are multi-purpose. Yeah, they are multi-purpose wiretap. You never hear of anyone choking the duck. Chicken dinner!
Darkness died. Like every night. Dark no fight.
We're getting bored. We're getting bored to death, sir.
Darkness died.
There's only one real cure for boredom out here on the battlegrounds.
I know exactly what we need. Gather round, Joes.
Balance of the
We'll do a read aloud of Darkness Dies.
The blessings versus all the curse. The cardinal, the very best against the worst. And all his faces, the time has come to...
Shack is under fire. Enemies that do conspire. We can fight them one and all. You and me are 10 feet tall. And them be you and them versus me. Them be everyone. Them be you, them versus me. Them's everyone. Will you fight or will you run? Them be you, them be me. Them versus all of us. In Hero Heroes we believe. Hero Shack is quickly rising. Enemies be compromising. We battle them one and all. With all of us, we're 10,000 feet tall. Them be you, them versus me. Them's everyone. Will you fight or will you run? Them versus you, them versus me. Them be all of us. In Heroes we believe. The need we feed. Heroes always bleed.
tis of thee. It's the badass of the galaxy. He's nothing special, so they say, till the tiger gets his day. Square dance and denim pants, Melvin is the rodeo. Last chance on the crazy bull, Melvin is the rodeo. A country punk with too much spunk, a city slick with a gigantic kick. Melvin is the rodeo. Pew pew, punch two, and the biggest kick in space. Melvin is the rodeo. Pew pew, punch two, and the biggest kick in space. Oh yeah.
He who loves in love strife, one who builds a high gate till invites destruction. A perverse heart finds nothing good. A devious tongue falls into trouble. Proverbs chapter 17 verses 19 and 20. Go bro, don't you know? Proverbs chapter 17 verses 19 and 20. Go bro, don't you know? He that bethinketh discords, love of chidings, and he that enhanceth his mouth seeketh falling. He that is of wayward heart shall not find good, and he that misturneth the tongue shall fall into evil. Proverbs chapter 17 verses 19 and 20. Go bro, don't you know? Proverbs chapter 17 verses 19 and 20. Go bro, don't you know?
Here time, jump in, Native American, super suited, superhero, with a heart for Jesus. Canadian shield, he's the rock in the field of grass. Canadian shield, he's a foot for the kick in the asteroids are falling, the shield will get him all. Asteroids are falling, the shield will get him all.
Ain't got no pickup or puppy dog, just got my weapons and fatigues on. I got a crazy look and an amazing book, but don't scramble my eggs, country Melvin. Don't shave my damn legs. country Melvin, don't get in the way. A country Melvin, a pew pew and punch too. Pew pew and punch too. The Titans laugh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Woo, yeah. Evil lurks throughout the land. It's eating at the common man. The darkness seeks to pull you down. Push your light into the ground. What's wrong is right, what's right is wrong. You know the truth, so keep it strong until the final battle comes. Brother, we're the only ones. Titans rise to crush the demons. Justice is back in season. Ties to crush the villains. Justice is back in season. Titans rise, crush the wicked. Justice is back in season. Captain or a leader of the team. Thunder fist the secret in the shadows. Falcon speedier than any bullet. Moonstar, the mind is deeper than the wave. Titans rise to crush the demons. Justice is back in season. Ties to crush the demons. Justice is back in season. Titans rise, crush the wicked. Justice is back in season.
Hi guys, this is Outcast Comics. I know it's been a minute. I've been working on an ash can that'll be going out with Cross Comics is Snowdrift from Rick Piper. There's 3 pages on here from the ash can, plus a pinup of Angel of Death, which was made by my son. I hope you guys like what you guys see. Please leave a like if you like it. Leave a comment. You know, regardless whether you do or don't like it, leave a comment and share. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Bye.
For your heart, I will slay dragons to survive. I slay dragons to be the one you love.
Señorita, you have not lived until you've seen Eladio in Under the Ring. Greetings, Señorita. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the international adult super duper star, Eladio. Many people ask Eladio why I'm not in all the comic book shops. One day Eladio will be in all shops, but today Eladio is exclusively at AtomicComics.net. Allow Eladio to announce issue 2 of Under the Ring by Atomic Comics. Of course, if there's an issue, dos, there's also an issue, uno. But señorita, Eladio knows why you watch Eladio on video though. I know I must give you sexy dance now. It is Eladio! Please, señorita, remember this series is a dependent comic for adults.
The ship is down. Sensors are sketchy. I've got to do something.
Dr. Jill will be there with a chopper soon. We agree that you should go find him, but take her with you.
Yes, sir. As soon as she gets here.
Oh, I'm going to go off now. What this generation is missing, and you better pay attention, sons and daughters of God, there is a war. There is a war at hand. This generation is missing something. It's missing something, because though this generation may have people who are children of God, just like the children of Israel were the children of God, there was a whole army of Israel who sat there neutered and crying because they couldn't handle a giant. God needs to raise up voices like David, who says, I don't care how big this thing is. I don't care how much we're under attack. We're coming against this thing in the name of the Lord. In the name of the Lord. In the name of the Lord. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Because God's wake up is totally different than being woke. Let me tell you the truth. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Spirit of the Lord says, wake up, it's time to wake up. Wake up, wake up. There's a war against our children. There's a war against their mind. There's a war against everything we understand. And because God's people are so docile, they don't even understand there is a huge darkness covering the land. On this very day where we're speaking about being proud, being proud to be someone in this nation, a nation that, I know this nation has done many wrong things, but it's also a nation through which most of the gospel has gone out to the ends of the world. And that this nation started with people who had values and understanding for the God of Israel, as a matter of fact. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all.
A man being transported through time by God. An angel appears telling him put on a nearby suit. And after that he must travel south. The suit on he is endowed with incredible powers. Another man wanting to end his life. Canadian shield saves him in the nick of time. Now he lets the man no reasons to live. With this the man goes on to live many more days. Canadian shield with the power of strength. Canadian shield with the power of speed. Canadian shield with the power of flight. Canadian shield with many more powers. A villain appears and threatens many. Canadian shield rush to the scene. A battle ensues and blows are traded. The Canadian shield wins and many are saved. Canadian shield with the power of strength.
It's like Oi, come on.
Peter, did you just merge our minds?
Ingrid, do you have your bell necklace that I gave you?
Yes, Mama. Thank you for letting me go.
I love you.
Oh, that's mine!
Father, I have traveled near and far, beyond all stars.
Like every night.
Aye. What is the cause for this occasion, my wayward son?
Dark will fight.
I have traveled far to present Darkness Dies to
Darkness
thee.
dies.
Oops.
Mr. Wagner. Yes, ma'am, I'd like to make an appointment. Well, I need a physical and the doctor's signature. I've applied for EOL benefits, ma'am. Monday works for me, yes. Thank you. Good day. Good day.
Good day. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, wow. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are just hanging out a little bit tonight. Don't really have much to promote. I've been working on the loop. It's been going well. Done a little bit of Cyclopean 10 as well, but the loop has been the main focus this week. Hey, Diana.
Hey, what?
As the editor, how's the loop going?
It's amazing. No, it's really, it's a very unique story. And I can't wait to get it into the reader's hands because I think it's one of those, I think a lot of people will be able to relate to it, oddly enough.
Well, I don't know, it'll be interesting. It's the weirdest story I've ever produced. Maybe not the weirdest story I've ever told, but the weirdest one I've ever shared with the public. And that's saying a lot. We've done some weird stuff. I think it touches on an emotional subject. It touches on a subject that is near and real, and that's kind of cool in itself.
Right.
Because most of my stuff has been superhero or supernatural.
Right.
And this is, there's a little bit of, I guess you could call supernatural, but it's not like witchcraft.
It's more
and
psychic.
magic. Yeah.
It's like more
yeah.
psychic, right? More psychic, I would
Right.
think.
And psychedelic, because there are medications involved in this. The blue dose or the yellow dose? Which one shall it be? That is the question.
So when are you going to start working on Cyclopean 10 so we can have it ready for, when we start hitting the
Well,
shows?
I've been working on it. It's just the vibe, I got to shake it. I got to get rid of the loop. The loop is almost done, though. The funny part is, and I don't know how to explain this to the customers yet, but there are, by the time I'm done, whatever the book is, it's going to be double the pages. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Terry, am I doing a story that takes place in downtown Chicago? No. Right now, we've pretty much been in a suburban town, city, I guess, a big town, outside the city. I don't define where it is, although...
Yeah, there's not a name to it. You obviously know it's a city somewhere or a town somewhere. But
well, that's not really the important part.
We know it's in the United States.
Well, yeah, that's made clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't even know how to say this to people, but it is explained once you're halfway through the book. A lot more about, it's in America. It actually happens within the residence of the main character, or I guess the co-main character, antagonist. I don't know. I would say Dr. Newhart's probably the protagonist. Wow, Diana, stop typing. Stop typing. Oh,
sorry,
my Lord.
Sorry. I forget I got
What
to turn
the
my mic
hell?
off. I didn't want to interrupt you, and I was looking.
I thought somebody was shooting. Hang on. Oh, my goodness. Your microphone is in your keyboard. That's the problem.
I know. I'm sorry. I always get.
Are you done
at.
typing? Yeah,
I
well,
am.
because you always forget, and then it's do.
I know. Terry was just saying. Terry was just saying that downtown Chicago was called the Loop, so I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I know I've seen that in other cities too, because it's kind of like common for the traffic to have like a loop around the city. I think Orlando might have one too. But the significance of this is kind of like a psychic figuring out how to loop an essential part of life, I guess is how I would put it. I don't want to give away too much, but I wish I could give away too much. Do you know what I mean? If I give it away, it'll ruin the whole story. It's one of those things where you kind of have to become aware of it. The focus has been a lot on the art, but it's also it's from me, so it's going to be a little twisted. No, I wouldn't say it's noir either. It's but it has sort of some of that stylized look. I do a lot of playing with shadows in this one. The protagonist is in a wow, Diana, you're echoing. I don't know why, but it always picks up your yeah, that's better. It always picks up your speaker. I told you we need to get you a good mic. Anyways, I forgot what I was going to say now. Diana, come back on and remind me what I was saying.
You were discussing that it's not really a noir story.
Yeah, and then I was talking about shadows and working in the art. The main character, Dr. Newhart, is featured pretty much in a dress shirt and tie for most of the story. Oh, yeah, that's right. The old Methuen Mall is called The Loop. Thank you, Cap. No, Terry, it's more like, Diana, how much can I give away?
As much as you want.
Well, how do I say this? It's more like a psychic attempted murder, Transfer. Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It is a story about an old man who has to come to terms with things that he's done in his life through a method to help him resolve those things.
No, that's not it at all. So
Yes,
it
it
is an
is.
old man. No, it's not. You don't even know the story then. The old man, okay. Oh God, we're going to give out way too much tonight, but here we go. The old man is psychic, and he applies for end of life services with a corporation that is licensed within America after EOL becomes legal in America. So he orders a package, which is done in his house. Now they could have it done in a resort, in a hospital, in a hotel, in their residence, with or without family and friends. It's totally customizable experience to the point where the moment where your life flashes beyond your or before your eyes can be customized to some extent. Through extensive research, they've figured out certain doses of certain chemicals will make the flash last a little longer. It can bypass the flash. It can filter bad memories in the flash. The problem is this guy, he orders the service in his house with no one else but the doctor there. And so the company agrees because, it's a lot of money. And they send a doctor in, and it's not that uncommon. So it's not like they're watching them. But in the process, we find out that the patient has some psychic ability, which he didn't report to the company. And he draws the doctor into his life, into his world while he's dying. The problem comes in with the flash where he manages to loop it because the doctor is alive and in his flash. The doctor was the last being that he ever saw, and yet his life is captive with his own life. And it becomes a battle for really the doctor's life. The real story, though, because there's a deeper story in this, is the old man is represented by different stages of his personality. And he is one with himself, and he repeats that several times. But basically, he's being protected by the part of him that always tries to stop the old man from doing bad things. All his life, he's done certain bad things. And even though there's been a part of him that never wanted to do them, that part has always failed. But that part of him now sees the doctor as his last chance to make amends, to finally get one over on the rest of himself. And it's part, chase, it's part hide and seek, it's part horror of being hunted, and then there's the conclusion. Whether or not the doctor gets away and returns to his own mind and body, or whether or not the old man finds a way to swap bodies, which would leave the doctor in a dead body, basically, because once the loop is closed, wherever they are, and in a dead body, one will be. So that's the main story of the comic. Thank God we don't have, too many watchers, viewers.
Like I said, it's a story about an old man and that's got stuff to resolve.
But
and
that's
yes,
not
there's way
like
more than that. But there's way more.
no.
than
But
that.
you made it sound like he had bought a treatment that would help him resolve those problems.
Well,
No,
I didn't want to give away the whole thing. I'm just trying to give like a quick, this is what the story is basically about. But there's
but
so
the
much
problem
more.
is what you just said really wasn't what it's about. So what we need to do though is take all that and somehow make it an elevator pitch, because I can't tell people that every single time they ask what it is.
It's still about an old man that's resolving stuff.
No, it's not.
But it
You know
is
what
because he's trying to like.
No, because you know the stuff I didn't say. The history of the old man. You know the bad things that he did.
I know. That's why I said there's some sort of a resolution in this storyline.
But nobody's trying to work it out. It's not. There's one guy trying to save the doctor. The rest of them,
Right.
he's trying to kill the doctor.
Tony. Yeah, listen to me. We're
Hardly,
saying
no.
Listen.
No,
This
we're
is-
not saying the same thing.
No, Chris and I, we communicate at such different sound levels that it doesn't sound like we're saying the same thing.
We're not.
But he's saying it in a lot more detail. You are being an app. Do you know? All right, I'm just going to say it. You have yelled at me because I'm typing. You've yelled at me because I'm echoing. You yelled at me because I didn't say the story right, even though I wasn't trying to give away all of what you just gave away.
And there's still
I'm
a whole fold that
exasperated
I
with
didn't
you.
reveal.
Well, I know there's still a whole fold that you didn't reveal. All right, I'm just going to.
The book is going to be dynamically cool, though, because it will have surprises. And even with the knowledge that you have, the way it all comes about is really unique.
Yes, it is. I think it's, another another really cool story coming from Chris that takes you on these bends and these whirls and these twirls, and you're like, what? And you're like,
Well, in the art,
oh,
the art is really,
yeah.
the art is really focused on trying to touch back to the style that I drew in the 90s that Diana like absolutely adores. So there's a lot of that in there. And there's a lot of like when I drop exposition, it's funny because being the artist who's doing all the writing, I'm fully aware of where the balloons are going to be and where they're not going to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like if there's a lot of reading to be done, you don't have to be as detailed with the entire piece of art.
And you've really been working very hard at letting the art tell the part of the story. Like you're really trying to decrease the amount of words you're using.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of times you just don't need it, you know. In the beginning of the story, when the doctor first gets ready to help end the life of the old man, he pulls out a couple of cigarettes. He lights one and he lights another one, and the two of them sit there and basically smoke a cigarette. And it was funny because Diana was like, why are they doing that? And I was like, well, quite simply, it's the last cigarette thing. Like for us as teenagers and watching movies, there was always that, before the firing squad, they would offer you a last cigarette. This guy is an old man, so I thought it was quite appropriate. It was weird to have the doctor smoke it too, but I figured that would be one of his last wishes. And I didn't want to put it in the script. So like that was told in total artwork. Diana, I think you're muted. I can't unmute you.
I'm going to stay muted until I'm called upon so that I will not interrupt your flow of thought, that I will not sound like I'm shooting guns at you or anything else. But
Why are you shooting guns at me?
Well, I'm typing, but I'm not allowed to type because it's very loud. So we have put the StreamYard link. So I would really appreciate if somebody would like to come in and talk with Chris, because obviously his wife is not doing a very fine job tonight.
Well, you're here this week at least.
Yeah, I am here. I'd rather be watching Bridgerton if you're going to yell at me, though. You're going to make me feel terrible.
God. You know what Bridgerton is?
I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Oh, stop. Don't you dare say it.
I'm going to say it.
It's not a porn movie. It just has sexual scenes in it.
It's a soft porn miniseries.
It's not a soft porn miniseries. It's just
Guys,
because every time every time he comes out to the living room where I'm watching this, there is a sex scene. But that's just his timing. It's not like it's a whole sex. It's not a rock. The story does not revolve around who's having sex with who. It's a story about a family and society,
And they all just happen to fall into sexual
they just like,
situations.
but no,
Just
it's just
happen.
you. It's terrible.
I'm telling you guys, if she
Walking
walked into
out
my
of his
office and she could, all she could hear is and every time she came in there was like half naked people on my screen. She'd be like, oh, that's
But
it,
I
we're
would
getting
ask,
a
is it a good
divorce.
movie? No, I would not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
No, I
you would
not.
freak
Because if
out.
you were in the office behind closed doors watching something like that, then I would say, what's going on? What do you need?
I get it, I just have to leave the door open, right?
Yes. And you'd be going on the Playboy channel or like, call me kitty meow, right? You'd be
As
going
long
like,
as it's
yeah,
not,
that's what you'd be doing.
as long as it's soft, right? It's
I
not
am
actual
watching
porn.
this is a series of books called Brigadin. It is a
I
historical.
don't care what it is.
Okay, it's anytime I watch something, he comes out at the most inopportune moments that I don't even know that this is going to happen in the show, and it's on screen right above the fireplace so the world can see. And there's
You
my
know,
husband.
if it was, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this,
porn.
my love.
That's why
If
he's
it was,
touchy with me
honey,
tonight.
if it was just Burgerton, that would be one thing. But
not
you
Burgerton,
always
it's
find every series you watch, it's like every time I come out, there's people humping each other. I don't care. She'll find a sci-fi, she'll find a mystery, she'll find a horror, she'll find a comedy. And I'll come out and sure enough, there'll be weird people kissing and bumping and grinding and
Oh, Christopher, you're just too young for this kind of stuff. What can I say? So yes, it is. It's he's not a detective though. There is psychic ability in the book, but the main character is not a detective at all.
the bad guy is generally the old man, and he is not a detective. The doctor is a doctor.
Wow, Chris, really?
Yeah, I mean that's really there's no
Whoa.
detective in him.
Good Lord.
But the reader will hopefully have that sense of discovery and figuring it out, you know?
Uh-huh. Sorry. I meant to mute that. Am I unmuted?
Yeah, totally.
Hi, Randy. I didn't
What's
even
up?
realize you were there. And Terry is there, and Rick is there. Did you get something from Rick?
Yeah, I did. I've been pasting the link though. I don't know. Is it going into the chat?
I see it on YouTube.
Okay.
I
Then it's
do,
getting
yeah.
out there. I don't know if it's okay if you don't want to join, guys. It's there if you want to. Yeah, so.
I'm begging them to. No, just kidding. Just teasing.
So we
Shut
got
up.
this
There's
in.
no shut up. Shut up, he says.
And
Stop.
I've already cut the top.
You're not on camera. Do you realize that?
What do you mean?
Oh, you are. You are. I was on Facebook. Sorry. I mean,
I'm really into this chat. I'm paying attention,
I
honey.
mean, I was looking at the YouTube channel, not Facebook.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired.
The woman's
Okay,
got
go
her
ahead.
phone to her left. She's got her iPad to the right and her MacBook in the middle. And she's doing 17 things at once. Are you playing your
No, I'm
game?
not. No. Go ahead. What did you get? So we got something from Mr.
It's
Rick
the
from
reprint
Cross
of
Comics.
Canadian Shield 3.
Woohoo! You see it? I haven't read it yet.
Well, you can read this one because the other one has some
I
messed
will.
up order. There's a
Yes.
messed up order in the pages.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
But that was very kind of you to ship that out, Rick.
it was. And it was expensive.
I know. Good Lord. I feel bad. But we've been there, done that, where we've had issues.
So I want to be a little political tonight. Can I say something political?
Oh, God. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're going to do one of these. regardless.
Tonight, Congress amazingly did the most bipartisan thing I've seen in years. Congressmen from both sides of the aisle came together and they voted for something united together. Do you know what it was, Diana?
No, tell us, please.
They voted to hide the names. They voted to hide the names that are on the sex slush fund that they've been using to pay off sexual harassment victims of congressmen. So they did, as two parties coming together, they covered for whoever is taking advantage of these millions of dollars of slush funds.
Well, see, they can work together.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
And I also hear that they are going to fail in trying to stop the president in the Iranian war. I don't know. They haven't voted yet, but that's what I heard. But yeah, I'm kind of aggravated that they came together to hide the perverts.
Mm-hmm. I'm not.
And I know what they're going to say. They're going to say not every case was proven, so we can't just give out the names. They cover these things all the time. And we wonder why our country has so much weird stuff going on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look who's running it, folks. And, I know people are going to go, yep, it's Trump. It's Trump. You know what? This is, whatever Trump is, this has been happening for decades. If not, who knows when it started? How long ago did they go pervert?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm an old man who used to believe, you know?
You don't believe in God anymore?
I don't what?
You don't believe in God anymore?
No. I mean, I used to believe in...
used to believe.
I used to believe like America had good leadership.
Oh, I never believed any of that. We're all corrupted. And I don't have any powers, so he can't take any away from me, Tony.
You know what? When I
I'm answering Tony.
I know I saw that. when I was growing up, okay?
Oh no.
I
it's
thought
not one of those.
presidents were like normal or noble, like righteous people. I thought if you became president, you somehow had proven to the whole country.
Oh Lord, help us.
That you were worthy. So like I respected Gerald Ford. I respected Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan and the Bushes, and then Clinton came. And I really respected Clinton. I thought he was, the mad bomb. And there was the accusations about Monica. And he looked in the camera, he said, I did not have sex with that girl. And then we found out, of course,
that girl.
I don't care what he said. You know what I mean. And
I know, I'm just
literally, it single-handedly made me reevaluate the whole thing.
I am not surprised with you.
Well, so guys, forgive me. I'm autistic. I do take things very black and white sometimes. And that was crushing to me because I really did believe Bill Clinton was doing the right thing.
You know what else was crushing to Chris? When he realized that there were no actual bunnies that laid eggs for Easter.
I knew you were going to go there.
Only because it's around the corner. I swear to God, he was dead serious. And me and one of our Christian friends had to sit and tell him there's actually no bunny in the entire world that lays eggs, Chris. Because where do those Easter eggs come from? Yeah. So we're talking about he's super easily. And he was a grown man, and we were married at this time. Play with your fidget. I bought him a fidget.
Watch this. Watch.
Watch.
Look at that fidget. Look at that fidget.
You're so fresh. He's so naughty tonight.
No,
Rick,
look,
thank you for sending that book. Stop. Just put it down. Thank you for sending the copy. That was really nice of you. How are you doing?
Good. Well, yeah, that was the corrected version. I'm not.
Yeah.
The first one that you got had some pages reversed.
Yeah, I was embarrassed because I didn't realize it. I hadn't read it yet, and you said that. And I was like, I should have told him, and I didn't read it yet, so I couldn't tell him.
Yeah, well, guess what? Alpha Proto was the first one to tell me.
Oh, really?
I didn't even realize that. That's how they got all sent out. And I'm like,
oh my gosh! I
went down to my printer afterwards and said, "Hey, there's a slight problem with these," and I got all the new ones, 100 regular ones printed right. So I still have all unprinted copies. The wrong.
You still have all the ones that are wrong printed. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So now I can sell those too.
Yeah.
As production errors.
Yeah.
I wonder how he printed them. Do you know if it was digital or offset?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna guess digital.
Yeah,
because I give him the PDF and all that, and then he takes it in. And usually with the first one he looked, but somehow he missed it. I didn't even really look through it when I got it. I was just more. I trusted him, and I was.
But that's not a bad thing. I was just asking because offset, you'd have to redo 4 plates for every page and all that, and that's why it used to cost so much. This looks really good though.
Yeah,
although I have to be honest with you, I'm looking at the misprint because I don't want to take the other one out of the bag yet.
Well, guess what? Except for the pages being in the right order, they're the exact same quality.
Yeah, the print is the same. Yeah.
Right. That's good though.
Has Diana looked at it or?
No, he wouldn't let me. He had to open it up.
Yeah, she was going to open it and I was like, no, I'm going to open it on the air. I never open it on the air.
Like at dinner time. He's like, no.
Yeah, that's another thing. And see, Tony's starting to remind me, but there were all sorts of little telltales about Clinton. Like he didn't inhale. And that was one of the funny things. He just did the deposition about the Epstein files. And he spent 6 hours telling us how he doesn't know anything, nothing happened, he's innocent. And of course, because he lied with all the other stuff, it's like, yeah, okay, sure. But at the very end, he goes, Trump wasn't involved in any of it. So you have a liar saying Trump wasn't involved. It's very weird. Very weird.
Yeah.
By the way, Rick, I liked the art.
Yeah, this is Alpha Proto's art for Snowdrift 2.
Is that your coloring?
Yeah.
Good. Looks good.
I still got to do a little bit of coloring in this bottle panel.
So does the green stay? Does the green stay, or is it a temporary thing you do?
It's a temporary thing I do because like when I go to do go in, right?
Yeah.
If I had this white, right, it might be hard to see.
Oh, it is hard to see. You're right. Yeah.
Like if I go like that, it's not too bad for this, but sometimes it can be hard.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I always miss something when I go through a book.
So usually when I'm coloring, I put a green background, like a bright green, so I can usually see what I need to see. Of course, if I'm needing to do green, especially a brighter green, then it's not so helpful. But usually then I go for purple, a bright purple.
Yeah, nice color combo there. Diana, are you okay? She's muted.
And then that was page
1. Yeah.
This is page 3. So that's looking pretty good. Did you see page 2 yet?
I think I did, but I don't recall it.
Okay, let me bring it up.
Yeah, I think we saw this last week.
Yeah, well, Diana wasn't here. She didn't see it.
I don't know if she's there now. She's muted again, so I can't tell.
I
I'm
can't
hidden
tell
away in
either
my
because
office.
he got me up so I couldn't see. So. But this is really good work.
Oh, no, she's in the bathroom. I hear her. So that's cool, man. You got 3 pages out of them already.
Yeah. It's only been 2 months.
It's faster than EVS.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure when I'm gonna want it or when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be putting Snowdrift 1 up in a few months on Amazon. I'm gonna be doing a new cover for that, or getting a new.
What are
cover
you doing
done for
about
it.
that ash can? Are you doing an ash can with Outcast?
Oh, yeah. That'll be printed up when I'm doing the Snowdrift thing for anybody who gets a physical thing. Well, and if they get digital, I'll give it digital. They'll get the Outcast comic ash can. I'll print that up
Oh.
and give that to them.
All right, so I see. Oh, there he goes. I saw you in the backstage, and it wouldn't let me put you in at first. What's up, Randy? He may still be connecting. I don't know how bad his connection is. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sure he'll talk once he can.
He's probably talking right now, and it's not going through. You know.
Yeah, possible. Type in the chat if you can hear us. The private chat.
There. I typed, I can hear you. So, yeah, the loop is going to be fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, but for about the first 20 minutes, I didn't hear any. I was talking with Metal off air.
Did you hear that? It sounds like
heard
Randy
something
came
from
live.
Randy.
Randy, I
Hey,
heard
Rick, I know you
background
can't
noise.
hear me, but can anybody else hear me? I know Rick doesn't understand American English.
I hear you now. I hear you.
Okay, cool.
Well, I just like.
I can hear you.
I just like to play with people's tiny little minds. See whether they.
I had fun today. I was getting into a little bit of a snippy conversation with a Canadian, and I said, no one in America buys anything Canadian anymore except for the Canadian Shield. And I posted Rick's character,
Well,
of course.
Canadian beer. I also, yeah, I paid.
I wasn't going to admit that. I wasn't going to admit that.
Admit what?
That he drinks, that Americans like Canadian beer. Which one's Canadian? Heineken?
Three things Canadians are good at. Well, I have to change up the order a little bit now. 1, making really good beer. 2, being Canadian, which means just generally being laid back. And 3, playing hockey, but not so much anymore, I guess.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
Just don't be on the wrong end of us in war. You might regret it.
Don't step on the ice with a couple of kids who are tougher than you. You might regret that.
Because Canadians get nasty in war.
Really?
Well, now, see, so here's
not just say that. I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to let that one go as a bad bet and just give you a
But here's the thing. There's something few people are talking about here. But America has gone against Venezuela and Iran, who are relatively lightweights compared to us. But they have supposedly some of the best Chinese equipment, and it hasn't mattered much.
There's Chinese equipment too, and a lot of it's broken out of the box.
Isn't that amazing?
No, that's a fact. It's literally broken out of the box.
I've been fortunate, but the Chinese stuff I buy is, heavily vetted. Like, for example, the Apple computer.
The Chinese have this super cool new destroyer or some type of naval warship. So it's supposed to be on the cutting edge, blah, blah, blah. The minute they launched it, it sank. It didn't sink under the water, but it sank into, it was too heavy, and it sank into the bottom of whatever waterway they had it in to launch it. And it still sits there rusting. They have no idea what to do with it. Top flight technology there.
Well, the problem with the Chinese is they can make a ton of stuff really quick, but they're notorious for cutting corners, which invariably leads to failure.
They can't make anything good. That's the problem.
I saw a show about one of their J whatevers. It was up close at an air show, and they were showing how bad the rivets were and the gaps and stuff. But it looks great at 100 feet,
Yeah, but listen, when you're flying it, you're not looking at it from 100 feet. You're looking at it from inside. And when it flies apart, well, guess what? You're falling just as well as the rest of it.
But so long as you're holding it still while you go by, you're a Chinese hero. You're a national hero.
Yeah.
Somebody says send in the Mounties. Actually, it's not the Mounties that would be sent in for war. It's the Canadian Armed Forces.
Yeah, but you guys only have like 30 people, right?
Yeah.
And one of them is Dudley Do-Right. And the other one is Sagwa Fair because he's everywhere.
No, honestly, though, I have been looking at militaries, and it's funny because, like, Spain is supposedly 18th, but they haven't got anything. Like, so many nations. It's like, where's your Navy? Well, we have a sailboat over there that carries a machine gun, and there is an onboard motor, but we don't use it because we conserve air. And it's like, what? Like Greenland. Greenland doesn't have an army.
I got a question, Chris. Was that supposed to be a
sir.
Spanish accent or French accent? Were you talking about Spain or
I was
France?
wondering too. Honestly.
Oh, that was Russian. You didn't catch that?
No, I didn't get that either.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just kind of go into weird dialects. I don't know what it was.
I
He lost his job doing different accents. He didn't quite make the cut. In case you guys didn't know, he can't do accents whatsoever, and they all sound the same.
See, that accent it wasn't too bad.
When it comes to accents, he's a bit fun. Yeah.
Dudley Do-Right, yeah.
But
They all sound the
that
same.
accent wasn't too bad, but it sounded more French than Spanish.
So, and
And he
I
said
was seeing
same,
if you-
so
did you like the
I had to see if you were
UU
paying attention.
in the chat?
Hey, monsieur, how are you today? I am fine. Oh, yeah, oui. I don't know what
I missed it.
About the spirit detective. One guy was calling him some kind of spirit psychic or psychic detective.
Yeah, there was Psychic Detective sounds familiar. There was an anime with Psychic Detective, and I'm sure God and all the
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
Right? And the main character was Yusuke Urameshi.
Yeah, this guy isn't a detective but there is a story behind it that will unfold as the reader goes through it. Like I said, it'll be
I was
roughly
listening to the other one, but it took me almost an hour, the better part of an hour, to get into this part of the chat. So I was listening to the YouTube, but I couldn't, other than chat, I couldn't really engage. You know what I mean? So go ahead.
I have no idea where I was going.
Neither
you could make more.
Psychic detective with the spirit gun versus what your character is, or what the other guy is with your character.
Yeah, no, this guy just doesn't touch that level at all. There's just going to be, it's going to be twice the pages of whatever it is. And part of that is because I want to show the artwork without the dialogue. So it'll be like having an art book with the book. But in the art only parts, it'll be evident that there are clues about things that aren't in the dialogue that you'll also have read. You know what I mean? It's like, so hopefully it's going to work out to where.
So kind of like there's more like a silent movie, but in comic book form, where occasionally you have some dialogue to let you know a little bit about context or what's happening.
No,
but it's mostly just
remember,
visual.
No, because it's on a loop. The way that the psychic has set it up, the first pass, for instance, might not have dialogue at all, and the second pass, which is why the pages are double, has the dialogue. So, you might have it where the reader is basically coming up with their own plot and story, reading the pictures, and when they get to the dialogue, they find out a whole new story, or they read the dialogue first, and when they get to the pictures, they learn a deeper meaning to the dialogue they've already read.
So
the pictures will be with both.
So
kind of the same, and I'm guessing, but kind of the same story told two different ways, and in the same book.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you're gonna get the story without the dialogue, and your interpretation as a person that's going through the first half of the book, you can kind of put like, okay, I think he's doing this, I think he's doing that. You come up with different ideas. Then the story actually begins, and it tells
With
you the
the-
story.
Yeah.
With the
With
dialogue.
the few people we've tested it with in short run, when they look at the beginning of the book, when they get to the end of what they can see, they have a preconceived notion about what's going on. And it's interesting to see their reaction when they read what's been written after the fact.
What is actually going on? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Have
in
you-
a way, it's a bit of a perceptional social experiment.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it.
What you're saying is interesting about how people who just look at the pictures first and then read it the same thing, but with the dialogue, it's in themselves, in their own mind, they're like, oh, wow, this is not where I was going. Or maybe it is where I was going with a little bit of a difference.
Exactly.
Have you thought about maybe making it two different books in the same campaign?
No, because the whole gimmick is the loop.
Yeah, well, I get that.
And I don't want to loop within a 2-issue thing. I want it to be in a graphic novel so that
So
it's
like
all
the
in
loop,
one.
like the first part of the graphic novel, the loop, is that all the artwork without the dialogue. So your first loop in the loop is going to be your ideas and thoughts about what these pictures, what these images are actually saying. And so that's like the first part, and then the second part is the actual story, and then there's a third part, I believe. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
Well, there is the exit of the loop, which will be like a final 5-page outro. Because there's got to be an off-ramp.
There's got to be an off-ramp of the loop. There you
The
go.
reason I say that it because if you're having the two things in the same thing, what is stopping somebody from going, say, to the middle of the book and just reading it and not even looking at the art pages?
Oh,
Not that-
nothing.
Nothing. No, nothing.
They can
I said
absolutely do that.
I'm expecting, it's funny because I said, well, what if people get the book and think that we forgot to put the dialogue? And
My guess is people they would probably open it, flip through it real quick, and then say, well, I'm going to read all the pages with the dialogue, and then maybe go back and read it again.
Right.
Look at it again without the words. And
Right.
that's probably what most people would do, I think.
I think
And
it's
see, the
almost-
thing is, the dialogue part will cover up huge parts of the artwork. So that is a way to show the surrealism without losing it later,
The dialogue bubbles, you mean? Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
because it is basically white space filled with black text or whatever color.
Mhm.
But it's,
And a lot of
it's
times-
from the image behind it, I get you.
Well, a lot of times you're putting letters on top of a full piece of art. Like you don't design the art thinking about the balloons. You just kind of, you get there and you're like, oh yeah, I have to make them say something.
So where do I put it? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I have the art done done, and then I go back. Okay, this is what's said. Where can I
Yeah.
fit it that looks good?
Exactly.
Doesn't take too much away from.
Now, the most fun part about that, though, doing the scripting, is I love when Diana and I start dissecting it. Like, we'll go through, and she's a big one. Like, if I use a word 3 times in a balloon, she goes nuts.
I'm like, that's not going to happen.
Most readers do.
No, we're not doing that. I say I can't.
Like the or an or and. I mean, those words are used a lot, but kapow
Or something
used 3 times
blatantly-
in the same bubble is not cool.
Right.
But something blatant, like if you're going very, very, very serious, she might go, okay, that's being dramatic. But if you're like, you have to put on your pants. What color pants are you going to wear? When you go outside, make sure you don't rip your pants. She'll be like, you have to use a different word there, What color trousers are you wearing? You're going to have to be careful
Or
with your
just change the
slacks.
sentence structure. You
Or,
just say
leg sleeves.
pants in that one
They call
bubble.
them leg sleeves.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a horrible example, but she would at least make me change the words. So, you have to pull out your little mental thesaurus and go, pants, slacks, jeans, like you come out with different terms and she'll go, yeah, that one will fit. We'll go with that one.
Yeah.
But then
Or
we
else
start
they
Not how
picking out
Romans
things.
rock. They would
Put
say
on my
pants 3
polyester
times in their
flags
life.
with the bell bottoms, and they were rocking.
But like
Although most
sometimes
people
I'll
in real life
write.
would say pants in one sentence like that 3 times.
Oh my
But like
God,
sometimes
I
I'll write dialogue and it's in a balloon, and before she can even change it, I'll be like, oh, I don't need that. I can take that part out. Or we'll be reading it and it's like, get rid of that whole sentence because it doesn't strike me as necessary for the story. Like sometimes I'll write things for characters to interact with and I go, that's not really necessary. She doesn't need to know that he played semi-pro ball when he was in college, like.
Right. I'm like, what's the point?
What do you
Stuff
mean
like that
things-
fills out,
What do you mean
fills out
things that are
character, gets people to know them
story?
better.
Like when you talk about our powers as Titans, those are unnecessary for the story.
It would depend on the story, right?
An off ramp. How about an off ramp onto the highway of let's get our powers back? How about that?
You guys have your powers, right?
Sure. In some Christopher Lovitch universe, pocket universe, I'm sure.
That was, what was that,
It's
20
almost
years
like
ago in comic book time?
Instead of actually creating real realities, you just do it in your head. And sometimes we're powered and sometimes we're not. Okay, I get it.
Oh
Well,
my
like
goodness.
I suggested I think it was last week. We should get you have powers again, but they're all new.
Yeah.
You gotta
No, you know what
relearn-
you do? You do Freaky Friday, and everybody has to switch powers. No, that would suck too.
Listen,
Tony's off ramp 200 pages later.
If we're talking just about the Titans and there was a Freaky Friday situation, the only power of the 4 of us I would want to switch with is Vulcan's powers. I would love to see what it's like to run that fast,
Yeah.
Tony said, off ramp 200 pages later.
Nice. My powers are in a loop. He's full of it tonight. Oh my God. Yeah, your powers are in a loop. It's going to come back around again. It's looping.
Well, it showed that it has because of.
Well, do you guys know what? I think it's called super deformed characters, from Japan are?
You mean
No.
chibi?
What?
Yeah, they're like chibis.
Okay. Big heads,
I
tiny
was-
body. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking about
superhero force or superhero squad.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a Titan short with
No,
super
don't ever make
deformed.
the fucking chibis.
Oh my gosh. That's not going to happen. No. He's
Thank
busting
you,
you
Diana.
guys
I'll let
now.
him do that ever. If he ever wants to do that, you threaten to cut him right off. That's what you do. Okay?
I can't even stop it. for a
Hey,
second.
it would really get the kids in.
It might. I mean,
Oh
look
my
at what they
God.
did with Teen Titans. Do you remember?
Robin,
I want to say there was
right
I want to say
Yeah.
there was a
Teen Titans
well animated
Go.
Teen Titans, and then they came out with Teen Titans Go, which what was that? But the kids did watch it.
The kids did
But-
love that one. And honestly, if I'm being honest, one of my guilty pleasures is it was a cool theme song. I hate to admit that, but it's true.
I don't
Teen
remember
Titans.
the
Teen
I mean,
Titans
come on,
Go
that
or
was
regular
cool.
Teen
But
Titans?
the ones where they were old, the series where they were older, that was much better.
Yeah. Oh well, that's the wave of animation, and really, it's kind of funny because we were in a weird spot. Cartoons were once for everybody, and then they got really kiddie, and then it was like the kids grew up, and anime kind of grew with them, or animation. But I don't know. We kind of gave the kids a bunch of crappy cartoons that kind of killed the whole thing. What happened to
Well,
Saturday
that's when
mornings?
That's when they got into too much of the making cartoons just commercials for toys, like He-Man, Transformers,
Yeah.
a couple other IPs. It worked for it, but then they said, "Well, we can have cyber space ranger, some ridiculous." They got all kinds of crazy with it, and so because the toys were shittier and didn't have the marketing behind them. The cartoons were equally shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the thing is, they weren't good marketing, so they didn't last. They, it weeded the shows out.
But it did become like a glut, like the genre became full. After school and Saturday mornings, though, at its peak, were awesome. You'd come home and you'd watch cartoons, and Saturday morning you'd get up and watch cartoons, and you could find good ones that have cartoons your sister would want to watch, but she can go watch it
speaking of
over
which,
there.
one of those was the Smurfs.
Oh, I
Yep.
love the Smurfs. La 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 la
Really
la
hot.
la la la.
Chick who said Smurfs, and it would give me something to talk about. I swear to God, it's the only reason I ever watched it.
The Smurfs? No, I did not watch My Little Pony.
like we were talking, we got to be good friends, but it never, never got beyond that. I got friend zoned.
Now, my sister watched it, and I
You were
saw
in the Smurf zone?
a little bit of Smurf. I mean, I knew who Gargamel is, and the cat. What was the cat?
Azrael.
Yeah.
Azrael the
And it-
cat. Yeah.
And I always thought it was weird because all those Smurfs were Sharon Smurfette. Or was Papa Smurf like the G, like he was the one getting her all the
Right.
time?
Like, of course it was, right. So she's basically mom to everybody, and she's Papa Smurf's like really young, inappropriate hoe.
Yeah, well, first of all,
I mean, there's no escaping that. She's the only one. She's the only female Smurf.
unfortunately, they never said about her getting with any of them. In fact, they alluded to not. And she was
But when
created
I was-
by Gargamel.
But when I was like 13 and my sister was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, somebody's hitting that. And Papa Smurf's not letting that go without a little love. So what's going on?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Bro. You're not
Well-
wrong because they assume that kids don't know how biology works. And even if though young kids might have
I think he got.
Tony
Yeah.
says, "Good God, a Canadian Smurf."
Right.
Actually,
Smurf you.
I believe the Smurfs. I believe the Smurfs came from France, right?
France
I
or
thought the creator
Germany?
was French. Oh no, it's not German. It's got to be French. It
Or
was
was
like
it
Pepe
Danish?
or something like that. The creator was Pepe or something. I'm gonna embarrass myself and know too much about the Smurfs.
Yeah, French.
Yeah, you.
Smurfs, French, Les, whatever. Dutch,
Oh.
De Smurfen is a Belgian comic franchise.
Yeah. By Pierre Culliford, whoever he is. Better known by the. Oh, now I see why I was getting the name. Better known by the pseudonym Peo. So the Smurfs were created by Peo, which was probably the signature I remember seeing on their logo somewhere in the show. I wonder if I can find it.
But
Randy
here's
Bounce.
something you probably didn't know. They had most of the people that our age remember their cartoon from the 80s. They actually had a cartoon in the 60s as well, a black
I
and white.
did not know that. A Smurf one?
Yeah.
Ah! How about that?
I only found out that about a year or so ago when I was doing my silhouette game and I was looking up to do a Smurf or like cartoons in the 60s and the Smurfs came up. I'm like, what the? This is going to be wrong. And then I found out, nope.
Oh, there's the. Okay, so. Hang on. I can't really get it up on screen because it's on a Facebook thing. But yeah, his little signature, which is part of his major logo, was underneath the Smurf logo, said created by Peo. But that's so funny. I saw so many stupid, like, you're at your kitchen table in an apartment and the TV is right there. I remembered, oh, that's sick. Because I wasn't a big fan of the Smurfs. I used to get mad because they were before everything that I thought was cool coming up. And my sister would sit there and she'd get all excited and I'd be like, Gargamel will never win. Why are you getting all worried? Get out. Let me have the TV,
Yeah. Although there was other antagonists in that series too. There was Gargamel's stepdad. There was a witch that was she interested in Gargamel, but she was looking an old hag witch that was wanting to get herself more beautiful and so she could get a man.
Not at all. What would they call that? Misogynic, right? Or misogynist? Which, by the way, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, but they would probably condemn that these days. I don't believe you can have princesses kidnapped without getting protested.
Well, she wasn't a princess. She was literally an old hag and looked ugly. And she was trying to. She thought she looked beautiful.
And she didn't?
No. Let's see if I can find.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow, that sounded weird.
Villains. Gargamel, Asriel, Agatha.
Oh. Agatha?
Hagatha.
Agatha. Dun, 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 dun. How come she didn't come up on mine? Well, she will, I'm sure. Oh, wow.
I went to Wikipedia, so there's what she looked like.
Oh, yeah, she's Yeah. Well, okay.
And that is actually a wig she's wearing too.
When was this out, in the 80s?
Yeah.
Because that's sure, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Okay, that's somebody's grandmother, right? I'm going to assume.
Seen flying on a vulture. I think it's a vulture or buzzard here. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, vulture. Well, now see, she's an animal lover. And they love her.
No,
they're willing.
he did not love her. At least.
Oh, I was thinking, he's carrying her, so he must love her. Nope. So he's basically slave labor.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes her pretty hated. Okay, I see how they're doing that. Smurf that shit, yeah.
She was a regular antagonist. I'd like to see her in the movies. And then, of course, the movies, more recent ones, did say that there was a whole female village.
Oh, gosh.
And
yeah.
Of course, of Smurfs.
Every Smurf's dream.
Yeah.
Did
Well, the Smurfs before Smurfette didn't seem to know anything about
girls?
Yeah.
But I'm sure she showed them all about her.
Well, and of course later because Gargamel did make her, and then in later seasons we do see Grandpa Smurf and Grandma Smurf. So
good night, everybody. This has been a wonderful, enlightening experience.
It's 10 o'clock.
I love listening about the Smurfs. I want to tell you guys, I used to love the Smurfs. I thought they were hysterical. And I always wondered why there was only one. That was always something that I kind of was, that's weird. There's only one.
Smurfette? One
yeah,
Smurfette.
There's only one Smurfette.
Well, Rick says there was a whole island. No, it turns out there was a whole island of them.
Well, girl Smurf witch.
It's a little disturbing about how much Rick knows about Smurfs.
Hey, we've had discussions. We've had a couple discussions.
It was his favorite show. It was a good show. They were my favorite color blue.
Favorite show, but I did like it, and I watched it all the time. I went to see movies.
I think I took the girls to a movie, maybe.
I didn't like the last movie. I think it really ruined the lore of the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Rick, I love you, brother, but shh.
I think it's great, Rick. Don't let them.
I do. No, it is great. That it's actually. It's
interesting.
It's a testimony. It's a testament to your geekdom, which is much deeper than people understand, which I enjoy. I like knowing that if I sit here and I say something off, you're probably going to be the one to go, actually.
No, I did not. I did not cross the line and watch My Little Pony, though.
You didn't. Well, that's good to know. My girls watched it.
Out of my wheelhouse. Although I did watch Care Bears.
Big.
So therapy might be in your future, bro.
Care Bears were great.
I must admit, I saw probably a couple episodes of Strawberry Shortcake, but I didn't.
I saw several of those. It was, oh God, I remember the dolls because my sister got them too. That was horrible. Do you remember the purple pieman from Porcupine Peak?
Oh my God, yes. Oh.
I remember him.
Well, now that you say it, it rings a vague. Before you said it, I would never have remembered it.
He was a nasty villain from that show.
That's so funny. You guys are funny.
The purple pieman from Porcupine Peak. And he was like one of those guys with a wheelbarrow mustache and a top hat, and he was purple, and he was mean. He likes strawberry shortcake.
Uh-huh.
And she
I
was a
see that.
cute little redhead.
Yeah.
She was the redheaded girl from Charlie Brown?
No, she was cute, man. She smelled like strawberries. And
Yeah.
everybody stuck their noses all over her, sniffing her and
All right, I'm
rubbing
going to
their
bed. Good night,
snots
you
on her.
guys. Enjoy your conversation.
What's weirder? What's weirder? Me knowing a lot about the Smurfs or him knowing a lot about strawberry shortcake?
Yeah, but I had a sister, man. I couldn't get away from it, you know? I was outnumbered. She had Ma helping her.
Tony says, "Sweet Jesus, please tell me when darkness dies again, please."
We absolutely will. But it is like 10:06 and Miss Diana is reminding me I have to go to work in the morning. As you can hear, my throat is almost dead, which only happened in the last 2 hours. Rick, this is what it's like to hit in your 50s.
I'm
It's
in my
coming
50s.
for you. No, you were in your 40s last time we talked. How
No.
old are you?
52. Gonna be
Man,
53.
I've had you at like 48 for the last 5 years now. However long I've known you, you haven't had any birthdays. I don't remember anything. Oh wait, you did have a birthday. You launched a book on a birthday. I remember the video.
Yeah. And it was my 50th birthday.
All right, I gotta go
There's
to bed
that.
now. You want to say anything before I kill the stream? God bless you,
Maybe it wasn't
Titans.
my-
God bless
maybe
you,
it
Cap.
was my 50th birthday.
Yeah, I think it
Maybe
was. It was definitely your birthday though, because you were like, it's not
Yeah, it was my birthday. I
birthday.
remember the thing. The only reason I say that is my 50th birthday would have been the year my mom died.
Oh.
And that would have been for the launch of Canadian Shield 2 and our Snowdrift 1, I'm believing. So, and I had, already put that out and got it all done before my mom died. Good year before my mom died. So that's why I'm not.
So you were a youngin' back then.
I would have been probably 49, I'm thinking.
Oh, wow.
40, it could have been my 48th birthday, but yeah, we've known each other a few years now, so it's scary. Yeah, and
all right, man.
We have to thank Lorenzo for getting us together.
Yeah, even though I never see him anymore, but I do see him on X from time to time.
He's been in my chat once or twice lately.
Yeah.
But
he's
yeah, it's all because he saw you do the video about me being Christian Comics.
Ah.
And I was thinking about it, and I started coming over watching you, and then
Then I pissed him off one night and never been the same, but that's how it is. No grudges. Anyways, folks, we got to go. Good night, and check out Cross Comics and Hero Shack because we're independent, and yeah, it's what we do. Peace.